Hey guys, so I figured that I should do another video blog because I've been in Australia for I think 3 or 4 weeks already and I haven't even talked about Australia. I'll sit a little bit further away from the camera this time so my head doesn't look as ginormous as it did in the last video. But yeah, so I've been in Australia for a while now and I actually have a list of stuff that I should probably talk about because last time I missed some stuff, but I wasn't going to remake the videos, so I just left it out. But okay, so first, so yeah, when we flew into Brisbane, and then we took a bus down to Lismore, to Southern Cross University, which is where I am right now, and, so yeah, we got into our rooms, and our rooms are set up kind of like a flat, or like for people in Eau Claire, kind of like Chancellor's, where there's a living room and a kitchen, and there's 2 bathrooms and 6 bedrooms, and you all get your own bedroom, which is awesome, because I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever had my own bedroom in my entire life, at least the only time I can remember. I've always had to share it with either Michael or Spencer or one of my roommates in college, and so yeah, so far I love having my own room. The housing is working out fine. I'm actually living with 2 of my really good friends here, Hannah and Jenny. They're both from Eau Claire too. Then I also got 3 Australian roommates, Kalinda, Matt, and Mitch, which they're all cool too. We're all very chill people, we get along, so that's good. Yeah, campus is pretty insane. There's plants everywhere. As you can see behind me, there's tons of forests and trees and everything. There's lots of animals too. You can walk around and see koalas in the trees, and almost every morning my window backs up into sort of like a woodsy area, and even this morning I woke up and there's a wallaby hopping around eating stuff out of the grass, which is pretty sweet to see, because it's not like in Eau Claire where you wake up and you look outside and you see a squirrel and you're like, sweet, a squirrel, that's exciting. You actually get to see a wallaby. And then there's also koalas in the trees all over campus, and we went on a tour one morning of the campus, and they like showed you what to look for, like for koalas, like how to spot them in trees, and we spotted a few. And they have a koala hospital here too, so if you want to just go see some koalas there, it's actually kind of weird. The koalas here get chlamydia, which is kind of weird, so they go to the koala hospital to get treated for that, but it's not contagious to people, so we don't have to worry about that. And yeah, I haven't seen a snake yet. I don't know too many people that have seen a snake, but there are big spiders. Like, I've only had to kill one in my room, thank God, knock on wood, that I don't have to do another one. But yeah, there are some big spiders around. Yeah, I haven't seen any like tarantulas or anything, and they've all been in their webs. But yeah, they're pretty freaky looking. I really don't want to encounter a big one. Like, that's too close to me, I'll freak out. Actually, one day, there's a little spider, probably about the size of like a dime, maybe a nickel, and it crawled under the bathroom door, and Jenny was trying to kill it. I wanted to go look at it, and so I went to walk behind the door, and the spider jumped out and crawled under my feet, and I jumped and I screamed like a little bitch. It was really embarrassing, and yeah, so I don't want to have to do that again. So I'm really hoping I don't run into any more spiders, which is not a good thing, which I can hope, but it's probably not going to happen because it's Australia and there's spiders everywhere. But yeah, so that's a little bit about campus, but now some more things just about Australia. The stores here, it's weird because, like in America, malls, they're open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every single day. Here, most of the stores are only open from like 9 or 10 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon most days, like mall sorts of stores, and they're almost not open at all on the weekends. Sunday, most of them aren't even open, and Saturday, like one day we went down to downtown Lismore to go through some of the shops. We got down there at about 1 and almost everything was closed already. We're like, what the hell is going on? And it's just weird. They're very like chill here. Like even their grocery stores and department stores they're open till about 9 o'clock on most weekdays, but on the weekends they're only open till like 6, which is weird because then we have Walmart where we can go there at 3 in the morning and get what we want. Like, they don't have that here. So it's really hard to get used to, but it's not a huge deal. The stick just fell. Okay, yeah, so the food, it's pretty much the same. They have a lot of sausages here. They have cheese, but they don't have yellow cheese, and they don't have the variety of cheeses I'm used to in Wisconsin. I mean, I should have expected that because Wisconsin's insane, and we have tons of cheese. But, yeah, so they have some decent cheeses, and food's pretty expensive. They don't have any $5 footlongs. They only have $7 footlongs. That's kind of annoying. And they have McDonald's, but it's weird. They don't have, like, any burrito places, so it kind of sucks. Missing that. No Buffalo Wild Wings. It's like, when I get back to the United States, I have, like, a list already started of places I'm going to go and eat. But, yeah, the food's not too different. A lot of sausages. They have kangaroo. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to soon. So, yeah, that'll be an interesting experience. Yeah, they have these little cookies called Tim Tams. Anyone who's been to Australia knows what they are. They're kind of like Oreos, but not really. And I don't know, they're really good. They have tons of different flavors, like caramel and dark chocolate, and tons of different flavors. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, so another thing, they have a lot of different words here. They really like to abbreviate stuff. Like for breakfast, they'll call it brekkie. And afternoon, they say arvo, and they have all these weird things. And like when you're like telling them something, and like telling someone a story, and in the United States we'd be like, oh really, like something like that, they'll be like truth, that's what they say. And when you say like thank you, they're like oh crap, what do they say? When you say something like thank you, they'll be like oh, don't worry about it, or something like that, or it's all good, stuff like that. They're very chill here. Most everyone, including professors and stuff, they go by their first names, which is cool. It's not very formal. I kind of like that, though. Very chill here. Yeah, so, okay, now I should probably talk about my classes. So I'm in 3 classes. My first one is Coastal Marine Ecosystems, so, yeah, learning about ecosystems in the ocean. We've had 3 labs already. 2 of them, we went to the ocean and looked at animals and stuff, and we only have 1 lab and 1 lecture a week for that. Yeah, it's pretty cool so far. All we have in that class is 1 test, 3 online quizzes, a paper, and a presentation. So it's not like the United States where you have tons of quizzes and tests and you feel like it's never going to end. It's not like that. I also am in Introduction to Visual Culture. That class is going to kill me. I'm not even kidding, it's so boring. I don't want to be mean, but that class is seriously so boring. It's all about like art, and I haven't taken an art class since 8th grade, and it's not even about like drawing art. It's like art theory and history, and it just, I don't know how you do it, Devin, to be honest. I don't know how you do art history. I couldn't do it. But yeah, so that class is, I only have 2 papers, and then tutorial participation. That's all my grades made up of, so hopefully I can just get through this class. But yeah, I don't even know. And then my 3rd class, I'm taking digital photography. I'm really excited about that one. Just learning how to use Photoshop is pretty cool, and yeah, tomorrow we get to use cameras for the first time, so that's exciting. But yeah, so that'll probably be my favorite class out of all of them, digital photography. It doesn't really come back as anything. I'm just taking it for fun mostly, but it should be good. Yeah, so other than that, I think the second day we were here, we went to Byron Bay, which is a pretty famous beach in Australia. It's like the most western point of Australia or something like that. Most eastern point of Australia. And yeah, it was a pretty cool beach. Went swimming for a while. Walked around the shops. It's a pretty cool place, just like a chill beach town. Yeah, I also went to the Currumbin Wildlife Place. I have pictures of that on Facebook. and I'm going to do a separate video about that because it was really cool, and I had other videos from that. I also went surfing this past weekend, so I'm going to do a separate video of that, and I used my GoPro, and I strapped it to my head, and I have some videos of me surfing and some other people surfing, so I'm going to post a separate video talking about it, and then I'm going to do a compilation video of a bunch of surfing videos because I have a decent amount of them, so that should be in a separate video. So yeah, you can look for those coming up. I'm also headed to Cairns next week, which is pretty much the gateway to the Great Barrier Reef. Gonna go snorkeling, stuff like that, so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, so that's my time in Australia, what I've been up to, well, what's going on. Yeah, so look for the other videos I just talked about soon. See you later.